Good afternoon, I'm James from Duckworths Estate Agent and I head up the marketing for social media behind the scenes. Today, we're at a new instruction to get a good insight into what goes on when we're preparing a property just like this. We've got drones flying above the property, we're getting aerial footage, we've got the walk around tour with Jonathan himself leading the way and talking you through everything this property's got to offer. It's in a league of its own, it's got exceptional views which we'll show you throughout the course of this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Behind the scenes with Duckworths. So generally speaking, we'll tend to start outside the property, especially on one like this. We'll get the aerial views, we'll get all the external areas covered. It's about telling a story. So you want to see what the driveway looks like, what it feels like to walk up the pathway to the entrance of the property. So Jonathan now will be covering and getting an idea of what that might look like, because you're selling not just sort of four walls and a roof. It's what I always say. You're selling the lifestyle and that feeling that you get when you pull up to when you own a property like this.
There's quite a lot of things to be seen, so I think from my point of view is to get as much of the views in as we can. So like to the front elevation and to the right hand side are where all the best aspects, and just get that with a really nice combination of all the modern amenities. If you just come and have a look at this kitchen space, can you see what I'm talking about when you're combining the views with the kitchen? There's quite a lot of dual room purposes as well. Kitchen, diner, lounge, office, even this space here. So it's just trying to showcase, and as I'm seeing, it's kind of like in a bit of a loop to get the best of the views in. Same thing with this window here. And then I'll just show you in this bathroom as well. So get the main elements of the house, kitchen, bathroom, modern touches, finishes, combine that with the views from left to right. And I think it'll be absolutely perfect. I think you can show too much at times. I mean, with a house like this, it might be difficult to show too much because pretty much everything in the house is as good as you can get. You don't want people to be discouraged from having a look, but in the same breath, with this house being so big, you can overload by showing every little bit of every single room. But you do want to leave a little bit to the buyer's imagination. And again, even with the best will in the world, with the technology that we've got, the efforts that we go into with marketing, you think like we'd like to portray everything in the proper light. We don't want to make it look bigger than it is, smaller than it is. So this gives you a true reflection. Just finding that right balance, and there's nothing you can put down on paper to say this is the fine balance. You've got to come and have a look. So when a potential buyer is looking at it, they're just thinking, yeah, I like. To this standard, yeah. This is the second one that we'll have done. We sold their really nice house up on Belgrave Road in Darwin 4 years ago. That was the start for us with these kind of videos. The success that we had with that, and how I would define success, is the number of viewings that we got into a property. So good success for us as an agency. It'd been on the market with someone else at 475. They'd 6 months breather off the market. We said let's put it up to 500, which sounds stupid, but there was method in the madness about sort of like the right move category of pricing. The market had moved a little bit since then in terms of COVID and the amount of buyers. We had stamp duty holidays, so it's not as silly as it sounds. An estate agent going round and saying, listen, I'll put your house on for more money and I'll get it. It wasn't that at all. But then the video, the nighttime shots, 11 viewings I think it was in the space of 2 weeks, offer just above asking price, and that was really the starting point for Duckworths in providing this level of marketing, because once vendors saw that, everybody sort of wanted to not to jump on the bandwagon, but everyone wanted to trial it to see whether they could get similar results. Yeah, we'll see how we go on. The property's most recent addition is this outstanding orangery, which has been carefully designed to flow into the low maintenance gardens, which are perfect for entertainment. Perfect. Just going to do like an overlay in general about sort of maybe along the lines of, I'd love to have said something along within the property's 4,000 square foot of living space, welcome additions of an office, a games room, and to the first floor, 4 bedrooms, all with high quality fitted furniture, ensuite to the principal bedroom. And then just get, as I'm overlaying it, so if I do it slowly, just drop a little shot.
I think Mark now very soon will be getting the drone up in the air. The drone was out earlier, but again, it'll be going, showing what it looks like from the sky, but at this time of the day. That's what Mark's doing. And up in that window there is where Jonathan will appear. That's the drone there doing its thing. We've now been here at this property for, I'd say, a good 4 or 5 hours. So we've managed to cover pretty much everything internally, both photography, videography. We've done the description, the voiceover, for the narration, and now we're getting to the point where this time of year the sun goes down. So you've got this twilight section of the day where the sky does this, as you'll see over there, and the property with all the internal lights just coming on starts to look completely different to what it looks like in the day. You can see the hills over there rolling with the sun setting, giving it that kind of pink glow. It just looks incredible. So yeah, we're going to hang on now. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep filming and photographing until pretty much the moon's come out there, as you'll see. And we've got sheep gathering to cheer us on in hour 4, nearly 5. So yeah, important that we're covering everything as an agent. We need to make sure that you're throwing everything at the marketing. You know, if you've had a day shoot and you believe it looks beautiful at night, then, you know, it's something that you shouldn't be adverse to requesting for your agent, because you can see the difference when you look at the sky behind that. The difference it makes to your pictures is just incredible.